10. Hi guys, General Splatton here. Continuing with the Space Hulk project, next up is the Terminators. There's 10 Terminators in the box. There's 2 Sergeants. 2 of the Terminators have Flamers and the rest have Bolters. It basically breaks down to 2 squads. I only have 8 Terminators anymore. I used one in this project back here. I'll show closer in a minute. Geronimoboom. And then one of the sergeants is gone. I remember doing something with it because I remember working with this banner pole that goes on both the sergeants. After that, I have no clue. But I'm going to continue with what I have. You see here, I've got them already primed up. I was putting them together at first, and then I decided, why don't I leave the arms off and they'll be easier to paint, as you're going to see in a moment. So let's go in for a closer look and see these older models close up. First off, we'll do the sergeant. This is a sergeant here because he's different than the others because he has a left turn signal for an eye. These are snapped together. The bottom half of the legs has a little post on it. You take the 2 torso pieces and just push them together. And then the arms push on the sides. And you have your Terminator. Banner pole goes in back here. I'll have to create a banner and then it slides in like so. Next up, this is Terminator with the Flamer. I understand that with the new editions of Space Hulk that the models are a little bit bigger than these, so I might get those one day. And certainly the Gene Stealers look much better than the ones from second edition Space Hulk. Then here's a regular Terminator with the Storm Bolter. For what they are, I think they're pretty good models. You know, these are 22 years old or 21 years old, and you have to remember when they were cast, these were probably top of the line or the best that they could do back then, but certainly not nowadays. I still think they look pretty cool. Here's the power sword for the sergeants, or the only sergeant I have left. The detail on these is excellent. The molding was top notch, first class all the way. You got to give GW props for their plastics. Yes, I know fine cast was fine crud by a lot of your comments that I've seen over the years, but still, their plastics are second to none. Really love these little skull details on this. Now, really quickly, here's Geronimoboom. Or dropping off, so you can go back and find it. There's the interior. I was really proud of this. This is I think it's a 60 mil. Anyway, it's a dreadnought base that I used for it. It was used in a competition. Didn't win, but I was very proud of it. Now, here's what I need to tell you about this project. I'm going to paint these up like they are pre-heresy Terminators. And so, now, and it looks like it's going to wind up being the Traitor Legions, because I really like the colors. Definitely going to have a World Eater, definitely going to have a Death Guard. Don't know exactly who all I'm going to be painting up. Like I said, I only have 8. I'd like to get some more of these and paint up all 18 chapters. They won't be exactly right, I'm sure. The rivet counters and color monitors will say, well, this Terminator is supposed to be this way or that way. I'm just going for the basic chapter colors and maybe an embellishment here too. Like for, say, this sergeant would, or let's get this guy. let's say this was a world eater. You know, he's going to be white. He's going to have the kind of the light blue shoulder pads or sky blue shoulder pads. If he were a Death Guard, he would have the kind of the ivory coloring with the green shoulder pads. I know I'm definitely doing those two. Oh, and the Emperor's Children, the purple guys, got to do those. What's your thoughts on the others? It won't be the standard ones like Ultramarines. I've done an Ultramarine over there. Just can't use him in the game because he's glued to that base. Tell me what your thoughts are and what you think of my project. For just a board game, I mean, it's not a cohesive army, so why not paint them all different colors? Tell me what you think about that. Well, got any questions or comments? Please be sure to comment below, ask a question below, certainly subscribe, and hit that like button if you would. It really helps. So much of what YouTube does today as far as suggestions is done off of likes and follows. So I appreciate you giving me a thumb up. Well, this is General Splatton, and I'll talk again. Dismissed.